2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
At home in Utah, the Jazz never fail to go out of their way to look good and their best. Here was their entrance to the arena earlier on. The state capital of Utah dramatically lit up on a beautiful night in Salt Lake City. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz going up against the Miami Heat. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Utah's Quinn Snyder is an elite coach. He says it's rewarding to be a part of a group that's bigger than a coach or a player. That connectivity. Guys have found things for themselves within the team, and that's how we play. Everybody's getting something out of it, but also selflessly contributing. Kevin?
What a great philosophy. DA, thanks. It'll be hard for either side to score tonight, Greg. Two lockdown defenses that do it in a variety of ways.
I tell you what, they're both strong on the ball, in help, and in transition. And both coaches do a great job of making in-game adjustments.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present. But standing 6'1", Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
And he makes the first. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Both good from the line that time.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Butler finds Robinson. The kick outside to Butler. Back to Adebayo. Pass to Tucker. It's stolen by Gobert. To the left side wing. O'Neal against Butler. And O'Neal gets it to go.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
The pass to Butler. Launches it. He can't hit that time. The Jazz on offense. 4-point game. Mitchell outside. Puts up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Mitchell's got 5.
Boy, the scary potential of Donovan Mitchell overall as a scorer. If it's a consistent 3-point shot in his arsenal, forget about it, guys.
Butler. And Butler with the second chance points.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
We've seen a quick start here for the Jazz. Here's Mitchell. And he converts the layup. He has 7.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
Outside Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
I'd say this guy just loves having the ball in his hands. And why not when Lowry can make moves like that?
Here's Bogdanovich. That one drops for him.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Lowry with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Miami with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Butler dishes to Tucker. Outside Lowry. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And he's good on the 3-ball.
We call that floor vision, gentlemen. Kyle Lowry with the pretty pass.
O'Neal with it. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. And Adebayo sends it back to the inside. Stolen by Conley. Passes it to O'Neal. Misses the three. The Heat trail by 6. Butler goes in, and it's Butler with the jam.
There's a speed and an athleticism to Jimmy Butler's game that's really impressive. I love when he puts it on the deck.
And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. O'Neal against Butler. Conley with the three. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Back to Adebayo. Lowry for three. Tips it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, if you don't put a body on Tucker, he will find a way to burn you on the offensive glass.
Utah leading by 5. Conley the pass to Gobert. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Butler. Sinks the triple. Butler's got 7 points. Conley against Lowry. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Tucker. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
You know, we see this a lot from Tucker. Scores by overpowering the defender with his tremendous strength.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And here are the Heat now after the basket by Utah. In transition, here come the Jazz. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Adebayo finds Robinson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Outside for Lowry. For the three. And it's Robinson that time on the assist by Lowry. Robinson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Heat. And a first time out of the game called for Utah. And you look at Lowry's numbers, remarkably similar, Doris, year after year after year.
Yeah, this guy has polished skills at both ends of the floor. He has seen absolutely everything you can see in the regular season or in the playoffs. Kyle Lowry is emerging as a mentor to younger guys in the NBA.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Whiteside's checked in for Gobert. Eric Paschall comes in for Bogdanovich. Rudy Gay's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Clarkson in for Donovan Mitchell. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
Here's Strus following the bucket by the Jazz. Martin with the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Deep two from Clarkson. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. Hero passes to Martin. Adebayo kicks to Oladipo. And the Heat, another three.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Pass to Martin. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Martin's got 6.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Stolen by Clarkson. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. And the layup falls. Conley's got his second bucket.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action after this word. And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charges drawn, he sheds light on the significance of that play.
It's a real life momentum shift. You know, it really boosts myself, my team, and it really takes a lot from the other guys because they think they have a play, a dunk, a pass, an assist or something, and it's like, no, that's not there. And it's a foul on the other guy, maybe the star player, maybe the shot blocker, and maybe anybody. And that's what I do. I do whatever it takes to help my team win.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall, to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win. That pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Miami, we've got Tyler Hero. Adebayo is out there with Martin. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the 3. Utah trailing here. Alexander Walker passes to Clarkson. Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Clarkson. The 3. A second chance effort. And Whiteside finishes it off. Whiteside's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Now, here's Pascal. Clarkson outside. No good. Shot missing. And it's Miami the other way. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes in your mind those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Oladipo finds Adebayo. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got the lead back up to 3 now for the Heat. Here's Clarkson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz, Doris. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Jazz. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Eric Pascal.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
Now here's Butler. He's got 7, and the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Bogdanovich comes in for Rudy Gay. And O'Neal subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Mitchell passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, to me, this is what great point guards do. Donovan Mitchell demonstrating just how skilled he is at connecting with open teammates.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Inside, Tucker. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
Well, Rudy Gobert with the size and length, a factor on the glass right now.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Hero. Tucker dishes to Robinson. Back to Tucker. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Jazz trail by 3. Here's Bogdanovic. Kicks to O'Neal. From deep. And it's Miami with the rebound. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. Michael Conley. He's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Butler passes to Robinson. Good ball movement here by Miami. And he banks in the lane. Now it's a 5-point Heat lead.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Miami's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And stolen by Bogdanovic. Here's Gobert. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. The Heat leading by 5. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with. Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Gobert finds Conley. From deep 3-point range. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Miami's gone 6 of 8 on 3-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, Hero. He kicks it to Robinson. Left side, Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Boy, how about the quick hops to power through that throwdown? That is really nicely done.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Sinks the 3-pointer. Mitchell's got 14.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Hero from long range. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists in the game. Here's Bogdanovic. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovic on that strong finish.
And the shot goes in. Tucker's got the lead up to 9. Now for the Heat.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Wasted no time on that one. 17 points in the game.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
And he slams that one down.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
Utah's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Over Robinson. Utah gets it back. Here's Bogdanovic. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovic. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Robinson's got space. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Big-time play throughout the first half for Jimmy Butler. He had 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
They've really established themselves in the glass. Being dominant there has been extra possessions, which they've cashed in on. Now they just gotta, bring the same energy to the second half.
Kenny, let's get your input on the Jazz.
Well, it's never fun. You're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent can sustain this kind of shooting.
And that's a wrap for our...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Gobert. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
From the arc. And the Heat, another 3.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Out to Conley. Launches a 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Conley's got 8 points.
Well, we normally see Mike Conley toe the line. That time he takes a step or 2 past it. Okay, Mike.
A putback.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Jazz trail by 13. Stolen by Robinson. And it goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Lowry. And Utah making a change here. Haskell's checked in. And Miami with a change here, too. Martin's checked in for P.J. Tucker.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
Well, their pass it to Martin. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Utah calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Whiteside's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Clarkson in for Royce O'Neal. Heat also with the sub. Oladipo, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And Lowry puts up a deep 3. Martin, nice persistence to tip it back up and in. He's got 10.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Clarkson kicks to Mitchell. From deep, the long distance 3 is buried. Mitchell's got 20.
Well, this is problematic because Donovan Mitchell can hurt you any number of ways. Driving, spotting up, you name it, he's got it.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
It's tipped and stolen by Whiteside. It's stolen by Martin. Adebayo passes to Martin. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want. I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Clarkson outside for 3. Mitchell, and Utah another 3.
making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
A different look for Utah. Gay comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Donovan Mitchell. Then for the Heat, Strus is checked in, and it's Tyler Hero in for Kyle Lowry. No good from Gay.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, this is why Butler has become a real threat on the offensive end. Yes, he's a great scorer, but he is equally capable and adept at finding the open guy.
The pass to basket. The Jazz working the ball around now. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Alexander Walker. Hero kicks to Adebayo. Here's Oladipo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, you have to admire the physicality Oladipo brings. This guy's exceptional at drawing the defense into him on these shots.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Here's Alexander Walker. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Alexander Walker's got 6 here in this quarter.
Really surprised a little bit to see him drift out to the three-point line, but I guess I shouldn't be if you can stroke it like that.
Well, Victor Oladipo wants the three-point answer, and he delivers it. Nicely done.
Shot's good by Clarkson.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Strus passes to Adebayo. And he comes up with the deuce. Butler's got 15 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
56 seconds left to play in the third. Butler, count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Jimmy Butler is a problem for this defense. Right now, they've got nothing for him. Go ahead, GB. Do some work.
Here's Alexander Walker. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 8.
And, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Adebayo with the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Conley finds Gay. And it's Conley penetrating. And Adebayo sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Bogdanovich is checked in for the Jazz. And Miami also making a switch. Tucker's checked in. Off the inbound pass. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's Butler, and it's Miami with another.
Don't sleep now. Jimmy Butler will exploit that mid-range game.
Alexander Walker passes to Clarkson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Clarkson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Here's Alexander Walker, and they recover it. Second chance shot. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Gay.
And it takes an army to stop Gay when he's that deep. Love watching him finish over the contested arms of the deep.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Miami ahead, up by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got P.J. Tucker. Robinson is out there with Hero. Then it's Butler. And it's Oladipo in at the small forward. It's stolen by Gobert. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Here's O'Neal. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Oladipo, the pass to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Down low, got a piece of it. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure, the Heat with the lead. Robinson passes to Tucker, and the basket is good.
Well, he's really finding his rhythm. Tucker lighting it up at an unusual pace tonight.
Robinson against Clarkson. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. 14 points for Jordan Clarkson.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
For three, Mitchell. Robinson pulls it in.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Good on the triple. And now a 6-point Heat lead.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. From deep three-point range, he doesn't hit that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Clarkson kicks to O'Neal. Nailed from three-point land.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And the Heat call time here. Mike Conley checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Bam Adebayo's checked in for the Heat. Kyle Lowry comes in for Hero. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack. He told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Out to the wing. Puts it up from 17. Tucker can't get it to go.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Drills the three-pointer.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Shot's good by Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Outside Robinson. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Adebayo. The shot, no good. So Utah will take it the other way. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 6 assists now in the game. Tucker with the ball. Gobert on him. Missed inside. And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah. They lead by 1. And Butler sends it back.
Terrific anticipation. Butler reads that play, sends it back.
From deep. Miami no good on that time either. Utah has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Conley gets the bucket.
Poised under pressure. That has come to define Mike Conley.
The Heat trail by 3. Lowry passes to Robinson. Three-pointer. And it's Kyle Lowry with the 3.
We've come to expect Kyle Lowry to deliver in the game's most important moments, and he does it again.
To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. Another possession. Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Robinson finds Butler. And again, Miami with the triple.
We know this about Jimmy Butler. The guy has no fear. He delivers when his team needs it.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 1:25 left in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Jimmy Butler.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Heroes checked in for Robinson. Here's Conley. Offensive rebound.
Amazing poise from Bogdanovich, able to deliver a huge shot.
.22 left in the fourth quarter. To the middle, here's Tucker. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. And the Heat lead by 1. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Butler kicks the lob. And the Heat, another 3.
Every possession critical, and Kyle Lowry delivers once again.
Now the feed to Bogdanovich. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
Bogdanovich is simply cold-blooded, astonishing scorer when the game is hanging in the balance.
He just loves seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
You know, another thing I've noticed is how many of their baskets are coming off assists. Great ball movement for them all day.
And so Bogdanovich knows both of them.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done. But it's almost a sure thing when Kyle Lowry decides to drive hard to the cup. What a tremendous finisher on the move.
Bogdanovich, it drops. A huge shot to tie it up.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
To the paint, here's Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich feeling it right now. When he's in that zone, you just keep getting him the rock.
Lowry dishes to Butler. Passes to Adebayo. Bounce pass, Butler. Gobert with the block. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Kyle Lowry. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Royce O'Neal. At the line.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Seems to me that Rudy Gobert could be a Defensive Player of the Year candidate every season. But on the offensive end, guys, he's really starting to grow.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over.
Adebayo finds Butler. And here is Hero. Covered by Mitchell. Back to Butler. Lowry for 3. Bullseye! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Well, this guy can navigate around a basketball court with the best of them. Kyle Lowry in a catch and shoot turned the lights out.
Utah calls timeout.
Your chance, dancer. Let's go live all the best fans of the NBA. Let's get wild.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the floor for Miami. Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
The athleticism of Donovan Mitchell, 6'3", but boy, can he get off his feet.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Miami. Inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
Conley the pass to Mitchell. The 3. Utah keeping it alive. The new 14. Bogdanovich. And Butler sends it back. Good work there as it goes. And the Heat call time here. Making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. The Heat also changing it up. Oladipo, he's checked in for Butler. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Hero. Adebayo pitch to Oladipo. Pass to Tucker. Outside Robinson. And here's Oladipo.
2 minutes remaining in overtime.
Outside for Robinson. 5 on the clock. That's in. Coming off an assist from Adebayo. Robinson's got 23 points.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
Utah calls timeout. They're behind by 1. 1:57 left in overtime. Now, as we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. Here's Gobert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his third.
It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Rudy Gobert has become really excellent at getting deep, low post position. The defense has got to foul him when he's that deep.
And so both free throws good that time. That puts him ahead.
And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Lowry finds Oladipo. Back to Lowry. Now here is Robinson. Here's Adebayo. It's good. And the Heat lead by 1.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
The basket counts in 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. A free throw drops for Gobert.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. Heat moving the ball around. And Adebayo throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 assists.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Conley the pass to Clarkson. O'Neal from long range. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here. Oladipo. Big time moment. That's my moment.
To the wing on the left. It's stolen by Oladipo. Robinson passes to Tucker. Yes!
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Has to go there. And another assist. And has his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Robinson kicks to Lowe. Offline with his three. Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. No good with the layup. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Big time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
The Heat making a switch here. Butler's checked in. Free throw good. Adebayo.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2- and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
Utah calls timeout. They trail by 3. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first overtime. From deep 3-point range, O'Neal misses.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. So we can't get either to fall. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Here's Conley. The shot, no good. And here's Tucker.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Bam. Your impact is seen all over the stat sheet. So what's the mindset as you approach these games?
Just trying to get a team win, trying to impact winning. You know, that's what it's all about. My teammates got my back like I got theirs. So we're just going out there and trying to do our thing.
It was very visible there down the stretch. You looked like yourselves and got the win. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.